Hey guys, today we have a 10-minute beginner full body workout. These sessions are for everyone, but one of my goals with this channel is to get more men doing Pilates. So if you're a guy or if you know any men who could do with more mobility and a stronger core, this is a great place to start. We're going to start the workout by lying flat on our backs and lifting our legs to tabletop, knees above the hips. Exhale as you extend one leg, inhale to lift back to tabletop. Then exhale to extend the other leg and inhale to lift back to tabletop. This is a great exercise that targets the lower abdominals. It's good for building that strong toned core. There's an option here to lift the shoulder blades slightly and cradle the back of your head. If that feels like too much, then feel free to keep the head and arms lowered. Remember to keep the engagement in the center. Lower back should be gently touching the floor at all times. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next we have toe taps. So keeping the legs in this tabletop position, lower one foot to the floor at a time. Exhale to lower, inhale to lift. Again, keep the engagement in the center. Try visualizing that belly button gently dropping into the spine. If that visualization doesn't work for you, just make sure your lower back is gently touching the floor. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next is roll-ups. Sit up tall with your legs long. Extend your arms and roll back, feeling your spine connecting to the floor. Head comes down at the end, then raise your arms above the head and we roll back up. We're aiming to roll down and back up vertebrae by vertebrae, but if it's your first time doing Pilates and it feels alien to you, then just try your best to follow along with me. Be patient, we're building that deep core strength and mobility. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next we have hundreds. Bring the legs back to tabletop position and start pulsing your arms up and down. I find it easiest to let the breath flow for this exercise. I'm also doing the easier variation to start, and if it's your first time doing Pilates, then stick with that. If you'd like to try a tougher variation, then we can lift the head and shoulders into this crunch position, and we can also extend the legs long. You can try one of these additions or combine them, just see what feels right for you. Remember though, the lower the legs are, the tougher it will be on your abs, so just bear that in mind. Make sure the lower back is still lightly touching the mat too, so we don't lose our center. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next, we have one of the most underrated Pilates exercises, rolling like a ball. So sit with your hands gripping just beneath the knees, tuck the chin slightly, and we're going to let our weight take us back as we roll onto the shoulder blades and then back to the seated position. Make sure you don't come up onto the neck or head at any point. It can be quite challenging, so don't worry if you get stuck or can't control the movement. Just try your best and tap into the playful nature of the exercise. And as I'm trying to demonstrate, an easier modification is gripping behind the thighs. See you later, mate. I've skipped ahead a bit now to the next exercise, which is seal. Grip the ankles, forearms should be under the calves, and we're doing the exact same movement, but now we tap twice at the top. If this is too much, even though I'm struggling a bit with control, then just go back to your rolling like a ball. Listen to your body and be patient with the Pilates process. This rolling movement is really natural to do when you're young, but we tend to lose touch with these natural mobility movements as we get older. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next we have a Pilates classic, glute bridge. So we're coming into this position called A-frame. Knees should be bent and feet are flat on the floor. Similar to your roll up, we're looking to peel our spine from the floor one vertebrae at a time. Imagine there's a bucket of water on your pelvis and you're trying to spill it towards you. This is what we call a pelvic tilt. Then lift all the way to the shoulder blades, squeeze the glutes at the top, and as you come down, try to maintain the pelvic tilt until your hips come back to the floor. Again, there's no need to nail it from the start, and please feel free to use my demonstration as a visual guide. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next is pretty much the same, but we hold onto the bridge and alternate legs in tabletop. Make sure the center is engaged. Again, think pelvic tilt. We don't want any arching of the lower back. Try to keep your hips square. If this exercise is too much, or if you're feeling it in your lower back, go back to the normal bridge. If you'd like to try a slightly more advanced variation, then extend the legs long and squeeze the leg muscles. We're toning the glutes, hips and legs, building strength in the functional muscles. If you do any sports like golf, running, climbing, dancing, this can really enhance performance. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And give yourself a 30-second break. Next up is my all-time favourite Cossack lift. Bring your arms to this stacked Cossack position. Take an inhale and on your exhale go back halfway, curving the lower back like this. Inhale to lift the arms, exhale to lower, and inhale coming back to the starting position, restacking the spine. If the breath is too complicated for you, then just let it flow naturally. Like me, you'll be resting on your heels as you take your weight back. That's natural and nothing to worry about. To make it more challenging, you can lengthen the arms to the sky and then return to the Cossack position. But only try this once you feel strong with the normal variation. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next is Cossack twist. Essentially the same, but now we rotate both ways in the middle. Right, left. Let the breath flow naturally here. Try to rotate from your center. Don't just use the arms. And remember to curve the lower back to protect the back. We don't want to move with a flat back. Watch me if you need a visual guide. So both the basic Cossack lift and Cossack twist target your core. The twist focuses a bit more on the obliques, those side core muscles. You can think of the core as the engine of the body. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next is knee rolls. We're coming back to A-frame. Flat back, knees bent, feet flat on the floor. Keep your center engaged as you exhale and roll the knees to the right. Arms go out to the sides on a slight angle and inhale to the middle. Keep the legs stacked together. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. A more restful Pilates exercise, this one. Really great for relieving any lower back tension and increasing lower back mobility. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next is tabletop knee rolls. We're doing the exact same, but in tabletop. Slightly more core control is needed now, and you might find that range of motion is a bit less. Keep the legs stacked. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. If you want an extra challenge, you can extend your legs like this. Knees can be bent a bit, or fully lengthened. This is tough though, so if you're early days, just stick with tabletop. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Our final exercise is spine twist. Sit up tall with your legs long. Bring your arms out in line with your shoulders and twist the body. It can be hard to stay tall in the spine with this exercise, especially in the lower back. I'm particularly tight in this area as well. But try your best to lengthen as you twist because it will make the exercise so much more effective. Also, if you are limited on space, you can do this with hands on the shoulders too. We're lengthening and stretching the abdominals and back muscles, improving weak posture, and believe it or not, increasing lung capacity. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done guys, you've made it all the way to the end of the workout. I hope you're feeling stronger. And if it was your first time, then big respect for taking the first step, and feel free to come back to this video anytime for a Pilates top up. You could even add it to your morning routine and build a daily habit. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you all next week.